visual arts in society today, particularly in your professions?
The biggest thing I feel is the most influential of the artwork in my industry today, and almost any industry, is advertisement. You see tons of ads with all different types of artwork and photographs and things like that because they want to find the different ways to appeal to the population.
New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this has a positive or negative influence on your field/industry? Can you provide an example?
I feel it has a dual effect, that there's both positive and negative influences felt with the imagery. A big show is how in everything you see on TV, on billboards, music, almost everywhere, even in video games, sex sells, women in bikinis, bikini baristas, lingerie baristas, whatever. And that's a really big, positive for money making influences, and another one is, even at the same time, we're more afraid of seeing naked women and genitalia than we are of seeing war.
What images are frequently repeated throughout your industry?
The biggest images repeated throughout my industry would be, cartoons and cartoon-style video games in 3D, video games that are almost made to as realistic as possible to looking like real life, and there are even some that are in like a comic book style from the old Marvel and DC days.
Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art?
A couple of my favorite artists, example would be Tony Moore, who was the artist of the Walking Dead comic books, or is the Walking Dead comic book artist, and another one, Todd McFarlane, who created Spawn in the 90s and continues to do certain artworks today. Had done recently a poster for Assassin's Creed.
Has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
I would say that certain types of artwork do influence me, but as a writer, I don't find very much influence from artwork or imagery. A lot of my influence comes from written work itself.